folks, Paul Abernathy here. Hey, I want to show you why our exam prep in NEC, that's the National Electrical Code, the learning program is like no other program out there. Nobody can compete. So you can get courses that just do videos. You can get courses that are DVDs, but they don't really immersively teach you the National Electrical Code. And that's my goal, is to teach you the NEC. So I want to show you today a little bit of everything you get in our programs and show you why you want to invest in our program. And it's not just because my name's Paul Abernathy and I'm in the front of the National Electrical Code. It's because we have spent nearly 40 years of creating a system that teaches you the National Electrical Code and allows you to interact with me right in the course. That's what makes it so special. Okay, so let's take a quick dive in and show you what we got going on. So this right here is our website. So if you go to fasttracksystem.com, that's fasttracksystem.com. This is what you're going to see. And you'll see that it's broken down pretty simple here on this. And it's whether you're on a browser, on your phone or tablet or desktop, it really doesn't matter. If you're in exam prep, this is where you want to be right here. Now, you're going to choose whichever National Electrical Code is germane to the test that you're taking in your area. Now, if you're doing an electrical inspector's exam and it's based on the 2020 NEC, then you want to be right here. If you're doing it on the 2023 NEC, you want to click right here. If you happen to be in a state that's still in the 2017 NEC, then you're going to click right here. Now, if you want to get the benefit of having at least 3 courses bundled into one, then we do have this bundle right here. So this bundle not only gives you the 2020 program, but it also gives you the 2023 program in case you're in one of those states that are getting ready to jump from 2020 to 2023, or if you want to be able to compare the two and have those in your pocket because these courses don't expire. But guess what? If you do the bundle, we're going to also throw in our 2023 grounding and bonding course as well to try to make it as best value as we can. Now, if you just need questions, maybe you're studying with somebody else's database and you're like, all right, look, I'm using somebody else's books or whatever. I need to get some great database questions. Well, right here, this is your database. If you click right here, I'll show you real quick. We'll click on it. Right here, I can choose from Journeyman questions. I can choose from Master Electrician questions. I can choose from Journeyman. Let's see here, 2023. These were the 2020. You have all these options right here to get this database. So you simply click on this and it'll prompt you to download the information once you make the purchase. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you're on any of these pages and you're confused about what product you should get, what's in the program, or you want some support on the website, all you got to do is click this little thing right here. It's called online, our online messenger, and you can just type your question down here. And if we're online, we'll answer this question for you. Okay. Right there, all you got to do. Now, if you want to close it, just click the X, and it goes away, and it'll stay down here, okay? So it depends on whether you're on the mobile device or on the desktop. If you're on the mobile device, it'll be off to the left. If you're on the desktop, it'll be bottom left, okay? Makes it simple, okay? So let's kind of go back. Now, if you really want a course to teach you the NEC and you're already licensed and you just want a good consultant in your pocket, then Mastering the NEC course is the course for you. It doesn't get into the exam prep nuances. It is just the NEC, and it allows you still to interact with us through a feature we call Fast Tracks Interact. Right? So that is a good post-licensing course. Now, of course, maybe you just want to learn about electrical theory. You've got the Basic Electrical 101. These are 12-month courses. Okay, so these courses don't expire, but this course is a 12-month access course. Residential wiring lets you deep dive into residential wiring codes for electrical. That's a 12-month program. Commercial wiring is the same thing. That's a 12-month program. Now, this 2023 grounding and bonding program, that is like our other programs. It's unlimited. That's there if you want to get better at grounding and bonding, and it's probably the best grounding and bonding course out there flat out. And it's great to have in your pocket when you question something because it's logically laid out just like the NEC, okay? Article 250 and every subsequent section. Now, if you're wondering if we have any business laws type classes, We don't write them ourselves, but we do have partners. And again, if you click here, you can see if your state is listed like Ohio or somewhere that may have a separate legal portion of their contractor's exam, then we got you covered. You just click there and you'll see a list. If you need license renewal, get some your electrician's license, plumbing, mechanical, whatever needs to be renewed, then you click right here and you'll get a map, and you just click on whatever state you're in and you get your renewal license online. And if you're a home inspector, you can click here as well. Okay. All right. So just want to show you how it works. So let's just go to the 2023 and look at it. So if you click on 2023 National Electrical Code for exam prep, you'll have two choices. You'll have this choice here, which is your basic course, and you'll have this course here, which is your enhanced course. Now, what's the difference in these two? Well, the core content is exactly the same. What is difference is in the enhanced program, we're going to give you access for 12 months additionally over on our video platform called Fast Tracks Tube. In that platform, I'll show you what that looks like, just so you kind of get an idea. I'll share it right here and let you see. There you go. Fast Tracks Tube is all types of videos. You have some podcasts down here, all these type of videos. You even can go in and look at series. Like I could go to this series real quick and show you what that looks like. Here's Coffee Hour, right? You just click on Coffee Hour, and if you have a subscription, you can watch them. Here they are off to the right, and they're constantly being added all the time. We do Coffee Hour, by the way, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. Eastern Time until 9 Eastern Time. So 1 hour, sometimes I run over. But anyway, that's all included. We do it 5 days a week. Okay? So a lot of students join us for Coffee Hour, and they submit questions to paulabernathy.com, and we'll answer them on Coffee Hour. So anyway, there you go. Let me take you back here. All right, so let me kind of show you some other features here. So let's just go on and log into the enhanced. So let's go on and click on it. And so how you add this to the cart, you just go right here and you'll add it to your cart. Okay? And then you go in and you'll purchase. Now you can scroll down and kind of read a little bit what's in the program. And in fact, you can even watch a demo by clicking this link right here. I'll click this link and I'll show you that it'll automatically start. I'll just click it. And there you go. There's your demo. And then when you've watched the demo, you can just go down and choose whichever NEC cycle you need down here below. All right, so real quick, let's go on and log in because I want to show you some of the features here. So I'm going to go on and log in. You go to the right here, you see the login, and you log into your account. All right, once you're in your account, all you got to do is go up here to Profile. Click on Profile. And we're going to go down here, and we're going to look under My Courses right here. So I'm going to click on My Courses. And here you'll see where your courses are listed. And all you got to do is either click on it or click on the link here. Either one you want. Click on the little icon here, or you can click on the link. So we're going to go down, find the Enhanced, 2023 Enhanced. So here it is right here. So I'm just going to click on this right here. Now, once you do that, you'll see this little Continue button, right? Now, if you scroll down, you'll see it pop up down here as well. But before I even get into the program, you see this little blue thing right here? This is so important. This is a new feature that we've added that allows you, and this is why no other exam prep or NEC learning program can do what we do. So watch this. You click on this, and this literally brings up an interactive where you can ask questions, and you can scroll back through and read other questions that students have submitted. And then you'll see our follow-up. You'll see our little icon here. And we follow up and we'll answer the questions and whatnot. So this is perpetual. Means it's always here so that you can go through and see what other students have asked. And you can look at the question. You might be struggling with the same type of question, or you can add your own. Now, let's say you do a screen capture. You can just go right here. Click on this right here, and it'll allow you to attach a JPEG and a picture of something. Maybe you screen captured from the course, something you didn't understand. You don't want to type it, but you can snap a picture and say, Paul, can you explain this? But also you can use this feature to upload other images as well, and we'll look at it. But once you're done, whatever you type in here, so whatever I would type in here, when you're done, you just simply click this yellow button and it'll put it in here for everybody to see. And you have the ability to delete it if you want. But we like for it to be there so that everybody's learning at the same pace. Now, this Fast Tracks Interact is different for every course. So the people that are in the enhanced won't see the questions from the people in the basic. And of course, it's dependent on 2020 or 2023. Now, the Fast Tracks Enhanced feature that you're looking at is only included in the 2020 or the 2023 programs or the Mastering the NEC program. It is not available in the 2017 programs, okay? If you have a question in the 2017, then all you do is go to paulabernathy.com and you can ask your question there, okay? So let's see, let's go on into the course real quick. I click continue. And here you're into the program. Now I'll move me a little bit out of the way here so you can kind of see. Oh, by the way, you do have this button right here. So I just wanted to point that out. This right here is what removes this over here so you get more screen. So I would do this and then it would drop it down. Okay? Now, it's something that you may not know. If you're using Chrome or a chromatic type of browser like Chrome, you can actually go up and add a plugin that will read to text. So there's a plugin you can get where you could take this, watch, and I will highlight this, for example, and then you right click on it and it'll bring up options to read this to you. For example, I'll just choose one that I got.
What is the difference between accessible and readily accessible? Which is appropriate in a given application? When sizing a branch circuit or feeder, is the electrical load considered continuous or non-continuous? What is the difference between a damp location and a wet location? For a motor, disconnecting means to be considered within sight of the motor. What is the maximum distance?
Okay, so that is an example of built-in. So that's built into your Chrome browsers. You can go get a free plugin and you can get the README feature on any browser. So that is cool, and I encourage you to check it out. So now, what you're going to do is you're going to go through each one of these units, and you see there's an awful lot of them. And then once you go through it, you can open up the next set by clicking here, go through each one of these units, click here, go through each one of these units. But when you do, you're going to go through everything that's in here. And when you get to the end, you're going to actually have this competency review that you're going to click and download. And then you're going to download the answer key to answer these questions. But you're going to answer these questions and really be honest with yourself. And any of these questions you struggle with, you can cut and paste it and put it in the Fast Tracks Interact. Because see, it sits right here at the bottom. I could take anything. Let me just show you how I would do that. Let's just say this was a question I didn't understand. I do it, I right click and copy it. Then I could go into Fast Tracks Interact just like that. And I could come down here and I could paste it in here. Watch. Boom. See, it's pasted right in here, and then I would post it. And there you see it get posted right there. If you make a mistake, all you got to do is click this little trash can, and it'll go away, right? So that is important because that feature is built into your course. That is like no other program out there because you're not only getting your material, you're not just watching videos, hoping somebody will answer questions for you. We are monitoring this interaction. So you will be able to ask any question on anything in the program that you're concerned about, you don't understand. We'll help you out along that journey. Okay? Now, as you go through each thing in your course, once you get to the end, you just press complete, and it'll register over here with a green check that you completed that unit. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't go back at any time and redo that unit. That just kind of keeps track of where you're at. Okay, so in our program, that's how it works. Now, we teach you calculations. We teach you single-family dwelling, multi-family dwellings, commercial calculations. We teach you everything you need to know to prepare you for an electrical exam. Now, our courses aren't based on journeyman or master electricians. Okay, it is immersive. In other words, we believe in training journeyman and master to the same level. Okay, so I want you to be able to do all these calculations because I think it makes you a better electrician. So if you're interested in getting the best exam prep. Oh, by the way, we also have over 750 built-in exam prep question database that's all included in our program. You can't beat that. It's everything in one. So you're not paying for extra questions. You're not paying for somebody else's questions. You get the full database. If you go with the enhanced, you get our video platform to watch accessory videos. You get all the course material, competency reviews with questions that are very tough. They're not just your multiple choice questions. You get all of that. Plus you get Fast Tracks Interact, where you get to do what? Ask us questions inside the program while you're learning. There's no other electrical exam prep course out there that's anywhere close to this. We mix really good content. And also, we have chevrons. That is where you see code references and you move in and out of your code book into our course. We want you to learn the NEC. There is no better way to learn the National Electrical Code than with our program. I guarantee it. All right, folks. Till next time, stay safe. God bless. And catch you in another edition of Fast Tracks Live or Coffee Hour. Join us Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. on all of our social media platforms. Be safe.